Okay guys, so our next project is this mini album, Princess Carriage from Sa's Store, and I am in love with this. And I can't do anything but think about this album because I want to get it done. So I'll pull out the pieces and show you what you get. I will link this product in my blog post and all that so you'll be able to see it. Look how cute this is. Okay, so you get all these pieces, you get a door, you get three pieces of the interior and one of the exterior. Now traditionally you'd make this, you'd put a hook in it and there's your mini album, you know, but I'm going to do it a little bit different. I'm going to use this one and this one together for the cover, okay, and then I'm just going to use probably a single one. I may do a double one for the back, and I'm going to use this one for a template, to be honest with you, or just one of them for a template. But I thought what we do is start on the cover because that's going to be the most fun. So I'm going to move these aside. Okay, I went through my scrap drawer and I decided I wanted to do this in a pink, black, and white theme. Okay, so I got everything I had that would remotely go pink, black, and white. There's even some blue in here. There's a couple of small pads, and as we get going we're just going to play with these colors. Okay, so we'll move that away. And I went ahead and decided what I wanted to be the cover pages. Oh, so much stuff. Okay. I decided that I wanted to do, and this is from my scraps, but I want this to be the actual carriage to be in this glitter pink. And then I want to use this in the windows, and I want to use this on the wheels, and I want to use this for the back of the front cover. So I'm going to move this away. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is make a template, or use that template. So what I want to do, because I want to piece all these little things, you know, I just want to be able to piece the front pretty good. So I'm going to take a solid piece, one of these, and I'm going to trace the portion that I will need. And I'm going to try to save as much of this paper as I can because I want to use it everywhere that I can. I'm going to trace the portion of paper that I need of this glitter and cut it away and put it on. Now if you're really, really confident, you can just go right on ahead and cut this out, but I'm afraid I'll wiggle, so I'm going to do like this. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to line it up, and where those pieces, where the wheels were and they kind of left me a blank spot, I'm going to use this to make my curve, so when I cut it out I'll have the right curve for that as well. That way I just have a big oval. Okay, so I can set this aside and cut this out. So there is that piece, and that will fit on here like so. Actually, I take that back. And that will fit on here just like this. So what I'm going to do is, it's kind of big, and that's good because I'll be able to kind of sand it down and make sure it's just at the perfect edges. And then what I may do is go ahead and cut these squares out. That way I have some... Nah, I think I'm going to wait and use the X-Acto on those. I don't think it'll matter. I think I can make that work with the X-Acto. Okay, so there's that. And now I want to get some wheels cut out. And so these will actually sit on top here, and that's good. So what I want to do is cut the pieces for this, so when I adhere this down, you don't see the pink through. So we're going to do this. We're going to pick the center and the outside of those. I chose this gold as one of the colors. And I have this glitter pack here. I think I'm going to use the black for the actual wheel. That'll tie my color scheme together. Alright, I'm going to flip this over and do two of these. I'm actually going to go ahead and cut out 4 of these. That way I have it for the front and the back. I didn't think about that. I want the back to look the same as the front, but just the back version of it. Okay, so once I get these adhered to the wheel, like this, I'll be able to go in there and cut those pieces out with an X-Acto, and then the gold will show through. So that'll look good. So we'll just get everything prepared to start putting it together. And I thought about this too, because I want the back to look like the front. I'm going to have to go ahead and cut out another pink, because I want that on the back, so I'm going to do that real quick too. Okay, front, back, wheels, we're good there. Let's see what else we might need. I want to trim the windows in this silver. I'm going to lay them back here and trace them out. I want the whole front to be just glitter, glitter, glitter. But it's funny because I don't like glitter, so I just buy this paper where it's glued in and I don't have to worry about it. Because I'm not a fan of glitter. Not loose glitter. This will make these little trim pieces sturdier too. I love that you get these little pieces. I think this is what really sets these projects off. Okay, so there's window covering. Like so. Other window. And now I want to do the door. So now I have my door trimmed. And I'll adhere that down and then trim out all the other stuff once it's glued down. Okay, so we've got door, wheels. What's left? I need to do the piece that's going to go inside of here. And that's going to be this piece. I want the windows to have this shiny feel to them. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a rough trace, like so, in the door. And then I'm just going to cut around it. For now, this may work. It may not work. It may show too bad. But I'm just going to cut around it like this and hopefully just be able to glue this down underneath the pink. If not, I'll just trim them all out individually with a little bit of edging on them. So I'm hoping I can put it under the pink, but we'll see. And between the, okay. I want to be able to put it just like this, see? And then put the pink on top, and then put the other piece back here to hide it. I think that'll work. Pretty sure it will. One thing I want to make sure of is that I edge everything. So I'm going to keep my ink blending tool here so I can edge, you know, as I get to the need for it. Alright, let's move pieces around. And I'm going to start with the top. This first layer. And I'm going to use some Aleene's Tacky Glue. And I'm just going to glue it like that. And I'm okay with that center part because I'm going to glue another piece down and that'll get all covered up anyway. Okay, I'm going to let that dry and then I'll cut out the windows. Now let's work on the wheels. Okay, adhere that wheel down. That's it. Let's do this one. I'm going to save these for in just a little bit because we don't need them right now. And I'm going to use this for my backer, and I'm going to go ahead and put this down on the very back. Because remember, I want the front and the back to look very much alike. Okay, so after much consideration, I decided instead of taking my X-Acto knife and cutting every one of those little guys out right there, this is what I'm going to do. I took my 2-inch circle punch, the scallop one, and I'm going to put that one right there. I think that'll make it really cute anyway, so I'm going to put that in the middle. Then I took a 1 1/4-inch circle, and I cut out this little guy. And I think that'll give the look of wheels. And then I might even put something in the center here and do some other decorating. But I think that'll be cute, so I'm going to do that. Okay, there's those two. Put them aside to dry. And this seems to be on pretty good. This is the back, so I'm going to go ahead and edge it. Actually, I'm going to cut some of these pieces away that are not where they should be. These little trim pieces. I actually am going to take this piece off too. I am not going to use it in my design, so here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to take this guy and line it up like so. I'm just going to make a mark and cut it away. Because I'm going to make this into a mini album, but not exactly like this. I'll put these wheels on the back. And this is going to be cute. Oh my goodness. I think she will love it. Okay, I'm going to edge this as well. Okay, so there's the beginnings of the back. And now we can work on the front. I'm going to go ahead and put these wheels down, I think. Because they should be ready to go as well. They are. Let me trim some around these edges. I can feel the paper sticking off. And I'm going to do something I've learned from experience really quick first. I'm going to edge these separately because when you're doing 2 pieces of chipboard like we're fixing to do, sometimes there'll be a gap where you can't get it edged really good, and I just want to make sure that doesn't happen. Now we'll put them down. And now I am going to cut away this area. And I've got glue in there, but I'm just going to cut it away and just hope for the best. Okay guys, not good news. My battery died and I didn't realize it. So I've done some stuff and you weren't looking. So I'm gonna have to fill you in. Okay, so here's what I did that you didn't see. I covered the back side. This is the one we do in the pink and the little wheels. Then I covered the back of that. So this is the inside cover. And then I went ahead and put the blue in. And I don't know if you saw me cut this out or not because I don't know when it died. So I'm just showing you where I'm at. And I have glued this little door piece to this. I got to cut those out. And this piece will go here so that my interior and my back will match. Make sense? I think I've caught you up. This one's got to be edged. I haven't inked it. I hate that my camera died. I hate that. I'm using a different camera and it doesn't let me know apparently. But now I know that it doesn't let me know. So I'll know to watch it. I don't know if you heard me talk about these ink blending tools that I'm using, but these are from Jane from Velocity Vet 08, and I love them. I feel like you just have better control. I mean, I'm just holding it any old way I want to, and it just works. Okay, so there's that, and now I can glue this down to here. And we're rocking right along, y'all. So I'm just going to glue these together, let all this stuff dry, cut these out, because I'm just going to do that with X-Acto knives, and then we'll get back together when it's time to do some more fun stuff.